color. Vibes.
Hiya! Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my wonderful people filled with greatness! Before we get right straight into some new foolery, finally, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling great, and even if you're not feeling so great. So let's get started with some finally Resident Evil 4, the Otome edition. Scoot that on over a little bit. Go ahead and push that escape key. I pushed escape just for it to go back to window. There we go. Hi there. Welcome to Resident Evil 4 Otome Edition. Before you dive in, we need to do a little housekeeping. First, the legal stuff. This game is a parody made solely for entertainment purposes. All copyrights belong to the respective owners. If you haven't bought a copy of Resident Evil 4 yet, which I did, well, we don't believe you. Dang! I didn't even read the rest of it. How you just gonna say? I bought it two times. The first time was a Blockbuster. If y'all should know how long ago Blockbuster was. But yes, got it first time Blockbuster, other two times I did buy it. But believe me, but go ahead and do that. We'll wait. It's been bought. Okay, done? Cool. Next thing is decide how you want to preload. This will load assets into memory and create a smoother experience. Choose a method that suits your preference and maybe move your cursor toward my head. Don't want any accidents. It's right there, right in your nose. But no, that's cool. We gonna load by episode. Preload nothing. Preload by episode. We'll do that. I get it. Why settle for a king size loading bar when you can have 42 fun size loading bars? Yippee! Let us just load in a few essentials and done. Have fun, but remember to take breaks. I will. Bye-bye. Well, I figured it was going to do that too. It actually did do that. Oh, wow. I just skipped past all that disclaimer stuff, so I never even read it. Oh, she's just like, every time I get to this screen, it just seems like she's daydreaming. Not just of these men, but of other things. New game. Resident Evil. She's like, what the heck was that? You gonna burst my bubble like that? My men bubbles? I'll never forget it.
Talk about near-death experience.
Ashley, get out of there!
It was the year everything changed. I became the president's daughter.
Kidnapped the president's daughter in order to give her our power and then send her down.
Many years have passed since that horrendous incident, and in all that time, I've never told anyone my side of the story. My name is Ashley Graham, and it's about time. Chapter 1, Holding On to a Hero. I'm the only hero in my story. I like that face down there. That's cute. That's cute. She just got splatted right there. Phew! Exams are done, thank goodness. Yeah! I can't believe I'm gonna make a C in government. I could just hear Daddy griping about it. Oops. Think of the headlines. Ashley, president's daughter, can barely pass college. Government course, administration's credibility in doubt. It's not that it was hard, just supremely dull. Political theory is already tedious, and it didn't help that Dr. Devereux is a total manjoid. Manjoid! I just had to add that in there. It seemed like she would double speak. Where are all the young, passionate teachers? That's what my generation needs. Dad is always pushing me to find a pet project. Well, I guess I'll have plenty of time to think of a pitch on the way back to DC. For now, better hurry and find my driver before Jenna finishes her exam. She's never more than a few minutes behind me. I'm starting to think it's intentional. It probably is. I pulled out my phone to call my driver, only to find that the battery had died while I was taking my exam. Darn, I really need to remember to charge this thing more often. I don't need Daddy griping at me about that too. That'll be probably the last thing he's griped about if this is 4, so in 6, if you played, you should know what happened. Well, at least John is the predictable sort. He'll probably just be outside my residence hall. I started walking toward my sorority building and quickly spotted my driver's usual car. The person standing next to the car, however, was anything but expected. Oh my God, we starting off with the, I didn't get this far. Right, record scratch. Not that you holding up that Ashley Graham sign like that though. Excuse me, sir, but are you looking for me? Oh, you're Ashley Graham. Yes. Listen, if this is about my father's recent statement about slashing the veterans budget, I don't know. I'm your bodyguard. I've been sent by the president to escort you back. Hoo-ha! I just gotta add that in there. Oh, Dad told me that I would be getting a new bodyguard.
Got you off guard, didn't I?
Dat Body. What is his name? It's Dat Body? In the flesh. Caught you off guard, didn't I? Caught you off guard, didn't I? Yeah, definitely. Although, did something change? Dad said I wouldn't meet my new bodyguard until I got back home. Question marks from Big Guns? Oh, so it's Dat Body Big Guns. Or is it just gonna change each time I look at it? No, it's still Big Guns, but with more dots. Even more dots. And then yes. Yes, what? Yes to the change of plans. We received intel suggesting you might be a target for kidnapping. What? Here in the hallowed halls of Harvard? Will I never? We don't know exactly, but they didn't want to take any chances. That's why I'm here. What's with the dubious chuckle? Probably just another dude who thinks muscles are a good replacement for tact. Been there, done them. I'm sure you have, Ashley. More than once. Let me stop. Well, Mr. Bodyguard, do you have a name to go by? Yeah, instead of that body and big guns. Yes, it's Klaus. Klaus, huh? Is that German or Austrian maybe? You do remind me a little of Arnold Schwarzenegger. What with the missiles and the scowl? Huh. When I was in the military, a few did call me the Terminator. Terminator! Yeah. I really don't want to know the context. Hey, don't go anywhere. Huh? Can't say I would have pinned him as a dedicated recycler. It really doesn't pay to stereotype. Anyway, are you ready to go? Well, I was thinking of grabbing a few things from my dorm room. Well, we'll arrange it for it to be brought to you. Don't know who we can trust out here. Yeah, I bet. I bet that body big guns Klaus. Oh, come on. It will only take a few minutes. Besides, my roommate. Hey, Ashley, wait up. I look to my right to see Jenna running toward us much faster than one would think possible in 6-inch heels. Klaus, do you know what that sound is? No. It's the sound of bitch. I made an A in a bitch, bit like B-I or bitch. What? Okay, I'm gonna go along with it, y'all. Hold on. All right. It's the sound of bitch. I made an A in government and I'm here to glow. I can't be here for this. Act like we're in a hurry, Clow. Some of us are, Ash. I waved dismissively to Jenna as I approached the passenger door. Sorry, Jenna. I'm kind of in danger. I'll write you on AIM. AIM? Is that AOL? What the heck? I'm not that up there, y'all, but AIM? What is AIM? AIM? Okay, I'm gonna let it rock. Walking along. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Klaus and I leapt inside the car. It's a little neater than John usually keeps it, but still smells like his cologne. I guess Klaus doesn't get his own ride. It's the small costs of the war on terror that you don't think about. That is still, unfortunately, going on right now. Wow. Finally. Oh, stop complaining and just go. Consider it done. Klaus started up the car, which kept me from hearing what Jenna was trying to say as she ran up to the door. I hate that I have to indulge her just to keep her from gossiping about me to the press. She doesn't even want to talk to me. She just wants to compare bodyguards and grades. Well, Klaus, you're part of the Grahamily now. The Grahamily now. So you should roll down the window and tell Jenna how important your mission is. Maybe then she'll go away. That's from Klaus, or Clow. Ashley, is this your new oh my, what? I didn't even get to read it. Oh my God, Clow! Did you just blow up Jenna? Just a flash grenade. Saw somebody popping their head out the bushes behind her. Yeah, it's called paparazzi. They practically live in bushes. Have you not worked with famous people before? Just a bunch of flies looking for shit. Where's the harm in swatting a few? He threw a flash grenade, y'all. It went by too fast. Is it in a log? Let me see. Just a flat. Ashley, is this a new bodyguard? Oh my God, what? Yeah, that's funny. Close report. I did y'all a little thing on here. Because those flies are people, Clow, people can file a lawsuit about anything. And with Jenna roped in, oh my God, God! She'll be feeding quotes to the tabloids for weeks!
Just trying to have fun.
Relax, princess. Just trying to have fun. Besides, couple of weeks from now, I doubt anybody's gonna care. Hoo-ha! Glad you're so optimistic, but just humor me by going for more low-key fun from now on, okay? If anybody asks, we'll just fall back on the kidnapping threat you mentioned. Sounds like a plan. As Klaus drives away, or as Klaus drove away, I looked at Jenna as she stumbled around blindly groping at air. That should have concerned me more at the time, but pettiness is a hell of a drug, and some other things are a hell of a drug. Wouldn't have taken Klaus for the samba type. I wonder if he's gay. Did I not just say it doesn't pay to stereotype? I'm getting worried that hypocrisy is hard-coded into the Graham fam gene pool. Still, I wish he'd say something. It's downright claustrophobic. Hey, I love these people who created this game. Why? I didn't even look at who made this game, y'all. I need to go back. I'm tripping. Now that claustrophobic, now that's a good one. Maybe he'd entertain a few questions. But seriously, what do I say? So much fun are steroids? Gah! There's gotta be something. I turned the music knob down a little and Klaus's eyes darted toward me. Definitely should avoid the steroid question. Oh my gosh, what do I pick? Confused. Oh, okay. So let's see. How about my driver? About that scar? About your love life? About those steroids? Let's go full WWF on them. Yeah, I'm bringing it back on you. Yeah, about those steroids. I know I'm definitely not going to be in the love route with him. Am I stupid or something? The only thing I'm going to learn from that question is how much it hurts to get punched by a steroid arm. That's from Klaus. Oh, Lord. He knows I'm thinking about the steroids. Okay, what else is next? So about your love life, I mean, we do think he's on the other team, so let's see. Yeah, about your love life, I gotta know for real. So you have any special someone back home waiting for you? Of course, that's from Klaus. That's for me. It's cool if you're single too. Nothing wrong with that. I'm single. I just thought maybe someone had snatched you up. I mean, what girl can resist silence, scars, and muscles, right? Yeah. That's from Klaus. Oh, no, we were right. He said I like men. Well then, excuse me, sir, that likes other sirs. Oh, yeah. I'm glad to know we have that in common. It's important to have shared interests. Man, I so called that. Enough chit chat. We're taking a detour. A detour where? Klaus! Klaus swerved onto a dirt road off the highway. At the speed he was going, I felt like my intestines have become a trampoline for my stomach. The path eventually leveled as we came into a clearing, allowing me to complain properly. What's the big deal, Klaus? You're not Mad Max. They wanted you back ASAP. Just doing my job. Man, if he's this intense just doing his job, I feel sorry for his boyfriends. All right, we're here. Let's go. Klaus brought the car to a screeching halt and motioned for me to get out. Where is here exactly? It's a helipad. We're gonna fly. You okay with that? Not if you're gonna cop an attitude. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him do that. This guy is something else. He's being all pissy with me, but it's not like I supported the bill for the veterans budget cuts, which we did. I think she didn't. Either which way. So taking out your aggression on a sweet summer child just isn't right. Looking around, we seem to be at a suspiciously empty and remote helipad. I had a sinking feeling in my gut that something was amiss. Hey, Clow, is this an official U.S. military helipad? I've been to a bunch, but this seems a little underfunded.
Too quick for you?
You catch on slow, as expected. I am not in the mood for your snark, Clow. You tell me what's going on right now!
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. You're being kidnapped, Ash. The rest isn't for you to worry about. How could you do this to me? Do our mutual nicknames mean nothing to you? You're part of the Grahamily now! You're the Graham fam! Huh. It was fun while it lasted. Is this about money? My dad can give you money. Sorry, girlie. What I want is access to Lord Sadler, and you're the payment. Lord who? My God, what kind of political scandals am I getting wrapped up in this time? Huh. Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Time to fly, princess.
You're mine.
Flash grenade time. Where's Leon? Where's the knife battle fight? No! Episode 3 time. I don't know. I didn't see the. I think he said I have a mouth. What did it say? Hold on. I wonder if it shows up in the log. Oh no, I didn't get to see the episode name. That sucks. Well, that's life. I awoke disoriented. Am I dreaming? I feel as heavy as I do when I eat a dozen Krispy Kreme. Oh, y'all know. She gave me my kryptonite Krispy Kremes. Oh, with the chocolate, with the cream on the inside. Okay, I'm gonna stop. So, I feel as heavy as I do when I eat a dozen Krispy Kremes. Not that I've ever done that. Well, yesterday. I remember now. That bastard Klaus knocked me out. Did he tie me up? And why do I feel cold? I just feel so tired, but I gotta push past it. Come on, Ashley, open your eyes. Oh, oh no. Oh my Christ, it's a Cenobite. Hold on. Let's see. Trying to think. I think he's just a more high tone type of guy. So, oh, our precious friend is awake. Surprising. By who? Wait, no. I think it's just a really ugly wizard. Not that he couldn't be both. I mean, what was Pinhead but a wizard of pain? But more to the point, oh God, I don't want to be tortured. Be at peace, Ashley. You are a guest of honor. Guest of honor? In what? North Korea? I hope you don't mind receiving gifts from an older gentleman, Ashley. It is a once-in-a-lifetime gift. After all, unmatched in the world. Freedom. Not your Hollywood version of freedom. No. True freedom from burden, responsibility, and decision. You will never have another worry in your mind. The blissful ignorance of your youth will be everlasting. Ah. Yeah, everlasting and being in control. Skip. What is this guy talking about? He's blathering about freedom, and I'm strapped to what feels like a dentist chair. The irony might kill me before he does. Wait a second. Is this that Lord Saddleman that Klaus mentioned? Why does he look like he just came from a gothic Ren fair? And slightly more importantly, why does he look like he's lived 3 lifetimes? Not 3, more like 5. Wait, was his name changing at the bottom? Because now his name says ew. Yeah, I can't keep up. So here we go. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Free from the confusion. He was probably talking this whole time, y'all. What the heck? Okay, continuing on. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Free from the confusion and filth of this world, living in an endless bliss. Is that not the very essence of heaven? Wow, that's like the exact argument my Sunday school teacher gave to encourage abstinence. It didn't work then, and it won't work now, because Ashley's been around. She get around. Your resistance is natural. Few people embrace change so readily, but you will see the light soon enough. Great. A real Aunt Lydia type. That will be easy to reason with. Stay calm, Ashley. Your kidnapping survival course prepared you for this exact scenario. I just need to apply its lessons wisely. First, knowledge is power, and knowing is half the battle. Second, courtesy is the password to safety. Okay, we'll see how that works. Third, if you look back, you'll soon be going that way. What way? Right? Wait, those might just be fortune cookie sayings. But hey, point made, which is that I need to ask some questions. All right. So here we go. What we got? We got so New World Order. You a televangelist? Where am I? Let's see. Of course, you would like to say, where am I? So let's get him talking first. So we'll go with the New World Order. About this New World Order thing. I'm afraid I can't understand you while you're mumbling. You'll have to speak up. What am I thinking? I can't afford to expend my meager energy on such a crazy topic. Next! As tired as I feel, I'm clearly basting in sedatives, so a simple question is probably for the best. I just gotta push past the fatigue. Where am I? Where are you? I suppose there's no harm in you knowing now. You are in Spain, but don't worry, you won't be here for long. You'll go as quickly and quietly as you came. Shh, screw you. Gah! What? There's another person in the room? Wait, that was someone else? I thought that was her. I'll see you over here. Say other person, not Ashley. But y'all know, that was someone else. Yes, Barto, it seems that our precious guest would like your assistance in obtaining your power. From Barto. Lord Saddler. Ah, God alive, it's like Diet Butterball. Diet Butterball, like the turkey. They is killing me on this dialogue, y'all. Yes, move into my peripheral, or okay, y'all. Yes, move into my peripheral. Thanks. At least I won't be visually traumatized. Now it's Lordy. I'm gonna have to look back over it because last time it was ill. Now it's Lordy. Oh my goodness. Now, my minion, remember to put the needle in very slowly. We wouldn't want to hurt our new friend after all. I felt a prick at the nape of my neck, followed by something shooting into my bloodstream. Something squirmy. I would have felt more revolted had I the energy. Now he's prick. I noticed this time. A perfect... Okay, y'all. This is what the game says here. This is what the game says. A perfect penetration, Barto. You're really living up to your name. From Grosling. That's who did that whole chanting. Now his name is Please Stop. Yes, I will feed you after you finish sweeping up the room. Now go. I could feel my already tenuous consciousness beginning to fade again. I struggled to stay awake, but it was in vain. The only comfort was the departure of those hideous men. As the internal darkness swallowed me, I uttered a single prayer to whoever could hear. No, Ashley. Ashley's call was absorbed by the darkness. Ashley's call or cell? I couldn't quite see. We on episode 4 now, y'all. What? Father, I brought Sarah as you asked. Good. Place him in the dresser and lock it tightly. Will the Lord punish him for what he stole from us, Father? That depends entirely on the good doctor and his cooperation. Whether or not he chooses to atone, we will regain what is ours. Father Mendez! Speak, my child. The American agent. He has been spotted outside the village. Then let us set our plan into motion. Has the president's daughter been secured? Yes, Father. She is in the church. Good. We must keep the agent from reaching her. You, return to the village and instruct the others to deter him at all costs. But keep him alive if you can. As a precaution, take this file and leave it in the village, somewhere the American agent will likely find it. If you do not capture him first, it should guide him here. Then I will deal with him personally. Yes, Father, under your eye. That's from the captured person we should know if you played Resident Evil 4. Consider your remaining time a gift, Sarah. Hopefully, you will not squander this one. You've entered an insane world. What is this? Satan's alarm clock? I covered my ears until the ringing stopped. The sound seemed like one of those old church bells they ring at European cathedrals. Apparently, that's only romantic from a distance. With the sound gone, I took inventory of my surroundings. Looks like some kind of dingy storage room. And considering the drumline competition now playing out in my skull, I assume that I'm in the storage room of a church. I got up and wrestled the doorknob for formality's sake, but of course it was locked tight. I am really regretting taking construction as an elective instead of locksmithing. Seriously, when am I ever going to drive a bulldozer? I poked around the room for a bit, but it was barren. Nothing but barrels and sacks and hopelessness. So, kind of like a Motel 9. Not a Motel 6, but a Motel 9. But even more urine smell. You ain't been to a good old hopelessness until you've been to the Motel 6 in Columbia, Missouri. That'll get you right. So, back to Ashley. I slumped back down against one of the barrels and gave the full weight of my attention to my predicament. So, I'm in Spain. And probably a poor part of Spain. If the drabby room is anything to go by, Klaus was a trap. An ugly old man saddled me with some thing against my will as part of his new world order, and I'm famished. Are you there, God? It's me, Ashley. Could really use some help right now. Anything you got? Just deposit it right into my brain. I promise I'll pay you back. Uh-oh. We've got an answer in the form of Leon! Leon! Hopefully. We shall see. Oh! My tracking device! Yeah, it was in my scarf. God bless you, John, for hassling about me. Or, excuse me. God bless you, John, for hassling me about that every freaking day. That is a good thing to have as a tracking device. Even if you don't think you'll need it, y'all. Just, it's always good to be safe than sorry. I hurriedly dove my hands into the fabric of my scarf. Dots for me. More dots for me. Even more dots for me. And then looking at the look on her face. It's offline. Oh no. No. Oh no. No. It's gone. God damn it. Probably shouldn't think that in the church. At least that's what I would say if this wasn't the house of the devil. But seriously, who knows where it dropped? Klaus could have found it while we were in the helicopter and thrown it out to sea. I'm just... so... isn't fair. And with that realization, the dam broke. For several minutes, I cried openly and cursed my terrible fate. My throat became hoarse, and my gulping sobs quickly took on the tone of a rusted gear. Cough, cough. What? What? Blood? Oh God, what's going? Oh my goodness, y'all, it's taking effect. It's taking effect. Back to Ashley as she's knocked the heck out. Huh? I awoke suddenly, startled by some weird sounds coming from outside. Not quite as hard on my ears, but the jury's out on what they'll mean for my health. My gut reaction was that it was just some more of those cue balls coming to pray for whatever it is they pray for. Their master's love, Rogaine, I don't know. The movement is different, though. It's like something large creaking back and forth. Weird. Some kind of ritual, maybe? And by ritual, I obviously mean shunting. Okay. Sweet, merciless God, I'm imagining it now. Oh, it's just the worst thing. It was quiet for a minute. Then I heard the dry screech of a mechanism rising. Steps drew nearer, closing in on my makeshift prison. Oh my God, they're coming for me. What did Saddle want with me again? To make me the orgy queen? I don't know, because I don't listen to ugly old men, but it was probably that. Well, if they think I'm going to be fertilized without a fight, then they're going to learn a hard lesson in being sorely mistaken. I spotted a plank of wood on the ground next to me. Seems appropriate for this unholy space. Let's see how well it fits in some eyeballs. The doorknob gave a creaky sigh as it began to turn. My heart raced. My eyes darted from the door to the plank. Now or never. No, it's our lover boy Leon. I can tell by the gloves. Yee! Ah! Ashley? Ashley!
Don't come!
Now that they got this old ass footage in here, y'all. Okay, back to Ashley. It was pretty good though. I'm not knocking it. So, welp, Someone gather some Dragon Balls and call me Yamcha, because I'm about to be dang. Y'all not gonna keep clowning on Yamcha like that, okay? He was the strongest back in Dragon Ball. He wasn't always so weak. Okay. But yes, because I'm about to be dead. Non-Yamcha. I have to say that. Not Yamcha. Hey, take it easy. How dare he tell me to take it easy after what happened with Klaus? Ashley Graham is nobody's fool. No! Get away! I persisted as I ran back to the barrels. I wonder if he'd lose sight of me if I held a barrel between us at eye level. I doubt it. Just because it sounds stupid doesn't mean it won't work. Calm down. Everything's gonna be just fine. My name's Leon. I'm under the president's order to rescue you. I wish that I would have told Dad that I loved him more and that Mom is having Wait.
What? My father?
Yep, sure is. My body surged forward out of sheer relief. I'm saved! It's a Christmas miracle! My heartbeat began to slow a little, giving me a chance to examine my rescuer in full.
That's right. And I have to get you out of here. Now come with me.
Okay, I'm done now. I just had to get that out. That's right. And I had to get you out of here. Now come with me. I know, Ashley. Same with me. Ah! But as my eyes feasted on the Adonis in front of me, my vision became inexplicably clouded by bubbles and sparkles. My brain also started playing a song I think I heard in a laxative commercial one time. You know, that kind that says, if you just push hard enough, all your dreams will come true and your business will thrive. And also, don't suffer in silence. The point is, I'm saved, baby, and by a super hot dude. Hooray! Let's blow this joint, Leon. I had a million questions to ask him, but my tongue was dragging on the floor in the wake of his sexiness. So I just followed him instead. Yay. The rest of episode 5. Leon, the professional. I do want to stop right here because I wanted to tie this into the beginning. Well, I guess I could still continue because I'm going to continue this episode. Yes. So, as soon as I was up, Leon pulled out what looked like an old walkie-talkie. Wow. I haven't seen one of those in a while. I thought those lines were notoriously easy to jack. Oh, I know. He's using it because no one would suspect a U.S. agent to use such outdated tech. Genius.
Yes, Leon. I've succeeded in extricating my subject.
I love a man with a big vocabulary. He could extradite. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm just gonna say what's on the screen, y'all. He could extricate me anytime. Oh wait, I guess he already is.
Where's the extraction point? Got it. I'm on my way.
Leon with his back turned because she's looking at his back, his big, sexy back. I wanted to make conversation since I hadn't spoken to anyone who wasn't gross or Klaus for an indeterminate time. But he seemed right. Yeah, kick that barrel. You over here using your knife, right? Busy. Leon is definitely busy, saving yours truly. Right. Yeah, you gotta get them herbs out of there. You gotta get that ammo out of there. You gotta get that what is it? Is this still the pesos in there? No, you gotta get that currency out of that barrel. So yes, breaking barrels. What was that number, and why did the words Leon's barrel blast seem so prominent in my thoughts? Is this coping? Anyway, maybe he's making sure there's no cultist spies hiding in the barrels. I sure wouldn't want to be them right now. You just gonna do this whole scene. With every barrel decimated, I thought he might at least ask me about my general state of health, but instead he moved briskly toward the door. You damn right. Let's get on out of here. Is he the Kudare type? The Sundare type, you mean? I hope not. Those are always a bummer in a crisis, especially emotional ones. Whoa, the testosterone is palpable. But hey, any dude can open a door for a lady. It takes a real gentleman to open them in a way that reflects how badly she wants to exit said door. We ran down the snaking corridor and approached the ladder. Did someone carry me up this thing? That seems crazy, but par for the course, I guess. Before I could even look over the edge, Leon jumped down to the ground, landing with a confident thud. Now here's a man who doesn't waste any time. Well, in Spain, do as the Spanish people do. But no, anybody's gonna jump down a ladder. Jeez, I know I get a little ditzy around cute guys, but that was unnecessarily impulsive. Kind of like I wasn't even in control of myself. In any case, I should probably get out of his arms so it doesn't seem like I'm enjoying it as much as I am. Oh man, how great it would be if there was just a platoon of equally hot Secret Service guys waiting outside the church, ready to escort me out of this nightmare. My reverse harem story begins now, right now. Before we could even reach the door, a familiar voice chimed in behind us.
I'll take the girl.
Now his name is nah. That voice! That's the huskiness of an old pervert, if I ever heard one. Who are you? Says Leon. Now Sattler's name is blah. If you must know, Osmond Sattler, the master of this fine religious community. Did he seriously just refer to himself as Awesome Saddle? He might as well wear a sign on his face that says proud to be celibate. Then he'd at least be doing the world 2 favors. What do you want? Says Leon. Ashley over here with her faces, y'all. I knew that I would hate this guy's face in high definition. Like, I feel like I'm becoming an atheist retroactively just by looking at him. Now his name is Awesome Saddler. To demonstrate to the whole world our astounding power, of course, no longer will the United States think they can police the world forever. Yeah, get behind a whole buttload of countries, Sattler. Cause yeah, let me just leave it like that. So we kidnapped the president's daughter in order to give her our power and then send her back. No. Suddenly and regrettably, I was awash in memories of the injection. So that's why they wanted me. In short, I'm the unwilling female ruler in men's dick measuring contest. Yep, tale as old as time. You get that right. Well, in the spirit of saying the quiet part loud, I guess I should add some context.
I think they shot something in my neck.
What did you do to her?
Y'all did good on this, I ain't gonna lie. Now his name is Saddles. We just planted her a little gift. Oh, there's going to be one hell of a loving father I thought I might bargain for. Quite a lot of money to keep this church up and running. Oh, Ashley. Poor Ashley, y'all. Admittedly, I was fawning over the protective growl in Leon's voice and didn't really pay attention to that last part. Something about gifting some plants to my dad in exchange for donations? Joke's on you, pal. My dad hates charities and the environment. What a great dad. Faith in money will lead you nowhere, Saddler, says Leon. That's right, Leon. You stick it to that prosperity gospel. Now his name is Soodler. Oh, I believe I forgot to tell you that we gave you the same gift. When I was unconscious. My God, but he looks fine from this angle. Ashley just don't give it. She don't care, y'all. Wait, what? Same gift? Oh no, Leon, we'll bond over this. I promise. Now his name is Fugly. I knew it was gonna come. You have Fugly. Special contributions, my puppets. You'll do as I say. I'll have total control. Revolutionary. God, this whole evil dude recites evil plan thing is wicked boring. Someone really needs to awaken him from his world of cliches. Maybe Leon should do it with a bullet.
Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me.
Good one. Verbal bullets are not bullets, Leon. Suddenly, we were blocked from the exit by more diet Butterballs. Maybe Leon's onto something here. Not gonna lie, confident smirks of the what now bitch variety are undeniably sexy. Oh my goodness. You've been talking mess about this dude's face this whole time, Ashley. Now you liking the way Foogly looks. Right. And then amended with the very next sentence. Too bad it's on a face that has all the dating potential of a garbage bag. Ooh la la, Leon, you thinking what I'm thinking? Drop these fools in a dramatic Western shootout? Or run. Right. Right. Or we can run away. That's cool too, and maybe even safe. Whoa, that was way too close. Freaking crossbow nerds. Is there any more inseparable enemy type? Nope, we still got a lot more incoming. Leon pulled me to the end of the corridor, but all I could see was a glass window. Maybe he doesn't know what to do after. Before I could even vocalize my surprise, we crashed through the window, and quite easily, I might add. It's a weird, subtle display of wealth. Importing sugar windows from Hollywood rather than supporting the local glass economy. For all his beef with America, Saddle must like our movies, would certainly explain why he hired Klaus. It's all very dangerous and stupid, but what cool stuff isn't? I landed about as well as Dad's first TV debate, but to be fair, I wasn't really prepared for Die Hard-esque shenanigans. A gentleman to his core, Leon jumped to my aid in a flash.
You okay?
I sure am, Leon. Physically, still in one piece. Psychologically, crumbling. Still, I didn't want to lie to him, so I just evaded the question like I do in all my political interviews.
Leon, what's gonna happen to us?
I knew it was a pointless question, but I felt I was entitled to a little neediness. Besides, guys love that stuff, or so I've read in Cosmo. Just asking the obvious there. I gotcha.
We got into this mess, we can get out of it.
I like how he says we, as if this weren't 100% my fault. But hey, if he's okay with cutting me all the slack, who am I to disagree? My heart swelled as Leon took hold of my arm, his grasp both tender and protective. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single woman... Oops, hold on. Still got my sparkle eyes on because it's Leon, y'all. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single woman in so much danger must be in want of a bodyguard. And boy, did I get one. Oh, we on episode 6, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here and save it on up before we get to the next one. Save. Right here. And we're gonna exit. I do like this right here. Like she's gonna whip my face in. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I gotta go. Fine, I'll be waiting. I'm sure you will, Ashley. I'll be part of the Grahamily family when I get back. All right, y'all. So next up, of course, will be some more Resident Evil for the Otome edition. And of course, the Talk of Tavern. I am busting out with that Alan Wake remastered, along with Mafia 1, the definitive edition, when I get past that darn wait race. I can't stand it. I can't. And then, let's see. I know I haven't said these games in a while, but yes, Silent Hill F and Ghost of Yotei will be coming out shortly. And then, let's see, Death Stranding 2, of course, Chapter 3. Just be on the lookout for every single thing from your girl possible. So, if you like this as much as I did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe with that little bell jingle turned on so you all stay tuned in, my wonderful people filled with greatness. Also, don't you dare forget to share this thing to someone you love or to someone you hate. Either which way, it'll help your girl out. And as always, much love, much peace, and catch you on the flip side.